You guys, what's going on? SJ here again, finally bringing you all another Team Fortress 2 related video. So in today's video we're going to be covering the top 5 best looking Demoman Cosmetic sets that cost under a key based on backpack.tf prices. Now just keep in mind that this list is highly impacted by my personal opinion, and some would say my opinions and thoughts on cosmetics in TF2 is generally edgy. And yes, to a certain extent I can agree, but then again I do not see it that way because it's mine and blah blah blah. Just a quick disclaimer that these are opinionated sets, so if your favourite Demoman set that costs less than a key isn't in the video, don't get triggered. It is just my personal opinion and some recommendations to you guys who are out there looking for relatively cheap sets that you can pick up for a low price. So without further ado, let's get into the first set of this video. In 5th place on this list, we have one of the many pirate sets for the Demoman, and this one consists of the Buccaneer's Bicorne, the Birdman of Aberdeen, the Eye Catcher, and it all comes in at just 5 ref, which is about 1/7 of a key. Considering a key is roughly 35 ref, it's really not. And also my apologies in the SFM, the parrot is sort of spazzing out quite a bit, but without that spasm of the parrot, this set looks really nice. The main thing it has going for it is the fact that it's really cheap, because the Eye Catcher, yeah, it's a nice cosmetic and it adds to it, but the Demoman already really has a eye patch, so you could use any other cosmetic, although it would most likely cost more, but that is greatly dependent on what cosmetic you replace it with. So all in all, I think this is a really nice set and an extremely low price, and it is just really simple. You got the pirate hat, you got the parrot, and you got the pirate eye patch. It's really nice, really simple, and it is really cheap. On to the next one. In 4th place we have a set which, when I thought of it, I thought sort of party Demoman, but come to think of it, it's really just a jumble of cosmetics which I personally think looks fairly good. It has a decent price of 11.88 ref, and it consists of the Demoman's Fro, the King of Scotland cape, and the 6-pack abs. To be perfectly honest, this is just one of those sets that doesn't really have a theme, and I personally just think looks quite nice. The Demoman's Fro is the one that makes up the majority of the price, costing around 7 ref itself, so without that it would only cost 3.88. Although I feel that the one you would really replace if you wanted to change this set would be the King of Scotland cape, because, well, it doesn't quite fit the theme of party Demoman, but it is one of the really cheaper miscs, and I think it does look quite nice. So this is sort of a blank canvas one. I think the Fro and the 6-pack abs are the main reason this set is on this list. This next one is sort of a Dark Knight set, and it consists of the Great Glasgow Helm, or the Glasgow Great Helm, the Dark Age Defender, and the Tartantaloons. I finally said that right. And this comes in at 7.11 ref, which is relatively cheap on this list. The Glasgow Great Helm and the Dark Age Defender go really well together in that theme of sort of dark armour, solid, heavy, protective, and the Tartantaloons give the Demoman's legs a bit more width in terms of them not just being extremely skinny like they normally are, which is one of the things I honestly hate about the modelling of the Demoman. It just triggers me. I don't know, that sounds like I'm a feminist. I honestly don't care at this point. But anywho, it's a really good and themed set at a really low price of just 7.11 ref, and I think this is the one, if any, I would pick up, probably, because it's just so cheap and it looks so nice. If you wanted to replace any of the cosmetics in this set, I would probably replace the Tartantaloons with something else, but I think that the Tartantaloons giving the legs of the Demoman a bit of extra substance, it is quite good. In the runner-up spot at 2nd place, we have a set which is mildly more expensive than the previous one, and this is the classic Samur-Eye set. It consists of the Samur-Eye, the Menpo, and the Bushi-Dou, coming in at only 7.88 ref. This set is akin to the one in the thumbnail, and it really needs very little explaining. The Samur-Eye is a really good looking Samurai hat, or helmet I should really say, for the Demoman, and the Bushi-Dou is the classic Samurai armour. The Menpo is the only one which I personally would really replace with another samurai-themed misc, such as the Shin Shredders or the Sangu sleeves. This set fits the best if you're a demo knight using the Half Zatoichi, but it really just looks good anytime. There's, like I said, not much explaining needed. It's a really nice set, really themed, and I'd say accurate, but I don't honestly know that with the historic gear of the actual samurai, or the samurai was actually a religion of many of the knights in Japan, but I'm not too well informed of that. Either way, it's a really nice set, and for just 7.88 ref, it's really worth picking up. Finally, in first place, we have the Scottish King set, which consists of Prince Tavish's crown, the King of Scotland cape, and the Cool Breeze, coming in at a mildly more expensive than some of the others cost of 8.22 ref. I really like how the crown and the cape go together, and I think the Cool Breeze, which is a traditional Scottish kilt, really fits off the set and theme of being a Scottish king. I think this set really deserves the #1 spot on this list because it's really cheap, which follows with the theme of the series, being under 1 key, being affordable. It is really themed with the Scottish King sort of theme, and every cosmetic sort of works towards that, being sort of traditional Scottish or having something to do with Scotland in the name, and the crown of course being for a king. And it just looks really, really nice. Like, theme aside, cost aside, this is a really, really nice set. If you can get an unusual Prince Tavish's crown, really, really try this one out. And even if you don't really try this one out, it is really nice and really affordable. So guys, that was my top 5 Demoman Cosmetic sets for under a key. I will be doing this for all of the classes, and I have already done so for the first 3. I think this is a pretty good series because it shows you all some really nice, affordable cosmetic sets that you can use on your characters within TF2. As always guys, just remember that this is an opinional video and is highly affected by my personal opinions, biases, and whatever not. So don't get too triggered if some cosmetics you liked weren't in it, and some you dislike were in it. As always guys, have a swell day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.